These firemen were on a report for a gas leak and just happened to be filming when they caught the impact of the first plane on film. In this photograph, people are seen fleeing as a cloud of debris engulfs the streets during the collapse of the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001. This footage shows survivors of the initial impact waving to nearby helicopters for help. Here, the waving woman, later identified by her husband as being Edna Kintron, is seen waving from the hole created by the impact of Flight 11 hitting the World Trade Center. Edna stood at the impact hole for 20 minutes waving in hopes of being rescued. Taken days after, this picture shows the cars of victims who never returned at the Giant Stadium commuter lot. These are survivors from the World Trade Center attacks making their way through smoke, dust, and debris on Fulton Street, which is about a block from the collapsed towers. Here, FDNY firefighter Tim Duffy speeds to ground zero on his Harley motorcycle to join his firehouse comrades. Despite being off that day, he rushed to the station, grabbed his gear, and headed in. Duffy had to retire due to illnesses acquired from 9/11 and from working on the pile. For a dog who was afraid of thunder, Roselle the guide dog did her job calmly through the ear-splitting noise and crashing debris that engulfed the 78th floor of the North Tower on 9/11. Her owner, Michael Hinkson, who had been blind since birth, smelled jet fuel. Yet he placed all his trust in his beloved dog. Hinkson gave the command, "Forward." Stopping only for doggy kisses to calm a panicked woman, the dog led a group of people down more than 1,463 steps to safety. Roselle continued living with her owner until she died on the 26th of June 2011 of a stomach ulcer. This is footage from inside World Trade Center 7 on September 11, 2001. Later that evening, the building collapsed. This photograph captures 28-year-old Marcy Borders, an employee at the World Trade Center's Bank of America, moments after the South Tower collapsed. She was working on the 81st floor of the North Tower. Borders sought shelter in a nearby office building, her body and clothing heavily dusted from the debris. Despite the chaos, she was able to escape the initial disaster, though her life was profoundly affected by the events of that day. This man was lucky enough to have the day off that day.
On the 83rd floor of Tower 2.